Now, what's good, y'all? What's going on? So I had a client earlier, so I couldn't get on here earlier. Y'all saw that, but hold it down. Y'all saw that, but hold it down. Yeah, so I had a nail client earlier, so I had to take care of that, and then I wanted to come up here and I wanted to talk about this. So first of all, let's get into what's going on Tuesday. Hold on. I done clicked the wrong thing, y'all. Hold on. I ain't been live in a minute. What the fuck is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? What's Tea Tuesday? Let's get into that first. What's Tea Tuesday is coming up this Tuesday, okay? So, y'all know I've been in business for a long time, like a very long time. Probably 2010, 2009, 2010. And, I've been through ups, I've been through downs, lefts, rights, all of that. And I feel like it's time for me to share. So that's what I'm going to do. So I don't want to say every Tuesday, but every other Tuesday, maybe every couple Tuesdays, we're going to get up here and I'm going to show y'all what's tea. All right. And what's tea is not going to be gossip. Okay. It's not tea gossip. It's going to be what's tea with all things life, business, beauty, entrepreneurship, stuff like that. We're going to keep it positive. We're going to keep it cute. We're going to keep it going around here. Okay. That's what we do. So that's what's going on. What's Tea Tuesday. This Tuesday, my very first one, I am going to break down exactly what happened at Applying Pressure store space. If you remember, I opened the store space in April last year. April 13th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And it was open for a couple months, and then all of a sudden I know it was just gone, right? It was just gone. According to y'all, it was just gone. But I never really talked about it. So a part of business is the downs, because it's ups, it's downs. And what happened with Applying Pressure was definitely a down. But, we on our way back up. It's good. It's all good. But I'm ready to talk about it. So that's what's going to go on for the first show on Tuesday. And we're going to do a little TLC talk too. Okay? So make sure y'all are on live for What's Tea Tuesday this Tuesday, Saturday. All right? And it's going to be posted anyway. So you don't get to see it live. Just watch the replay. Same thing with this. Right? So like I said, I just finished with a client or whatever. And I just saw when I woke up this whole thing with Kash Doll and how y'all see what happened. If you didn't see what happened, I'm about to show you what happened right now.
I just had my worst nail experience. I'm a licensed nail technician in the state of Michigan. I've been doing nails for over 2 years. I completed this service on August 3rd, and today is August 7th, 4 days later with non-payment. On August 3rd, I did a travel nail appointment to a celebrity who I have never met or serviced before. I completed a fill-in over work that was not my own, as well as a color change on her toes. This opportunity was presented to me, and of course, I grabbed it. It's just business. I expected to get paid for my service. I am a nail tech, and it's just my job. After traveling to Detroit, Michigan, from where I'm located in Canton, Michigan, I was told by her directly to text her balance and she'll have it for me by the next morning, give her a day, which I understood at the time because it was a hectic event such as a wedding. I just gave the benefit of the doubt, and thank you for the opportunity. 2 days after completing her service and messaging her, I finally get communication back from her saying, "Will send shortly." Again, it is currently Thursday, August 7th, and I still have not received my 100. I just had my worst nail experience. I'm a nail tech, and it's just my job.
Okay. So, according to her, she did the girl's nails. She did Kash Doll's nails because it doesn't really matter whose nails it is, right? It's just nails, right? She's a business person. She does nails. She's a nail tech. So, she did Kash Doll's nails, right? Now, it kind of matters. It does kind of matter, but in a sense, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, unless things were discussed ahead of time, usually you're going to feel like you're getting paid after you finish doing somebody's nails. Like I just finished doing somebody's nails, I want to say an hour ago, and I got paid. So I don't understand why would anybody think that they wouldn't get paid unless they spoke about this ahead of time. It really doesn't make any sense to me why somebody would really think that they could just not pay the person. It doesn't matter what you're going to do. What do I have to do with if you was going to a wedding tomorrow or this or that, unless it was previously discussed, right? Because now I've done corporate events, right? And you don't get paid for those things the day of, usually, depending on who books you, right? Because some people that book you for things that are big, like I did what was that, like a block party type of event type of thing with like hundreds and hundreds of people. I did that one time. I got paid the day of, right? But that was a separate entity. Now, I also did some corporate events. I did one at PBS one time, and that was through an agency. And that agency did not pay me right away. Like, that's not what happened. You got paid within 5 to 7 days. Sometimes it's 14 days that you get paid. But these things are usually discussed up front, right? Like, when they book you, when they send you the email and all of that, a part of it is like, you get paid like this, da-da-da-da-da. Include your direct deposit. You can send them an invoice, stuff like that. So I don't understand why did Kash Doll think that she didn't have to pay the girl if she don't really know that girl like that. Because the girl clearly said, like, this is my first time, doing her nails or whatever, and I'm hyped for the opportunity and all that. So it's like, I don't understand that. So then it's like, who booked her, right? So now they saying she got paid. So now if you read this and you listen to Kash Doll said she got paid, right? She said she got paid. The girl is saying that Kash Doll is not necessarily who paid her, somebody else paid her. So now, according to this girl, the girl who booked her paid her because it wasn't previously discussed that she wasn't going to get paid. So I'm sure she probably reached out to her like, am I going to get paid? Like, what's going on? She traveled. According to this, that distance is about 50 minutes to 36 minutes. So that's not no little drive. You understand what I'm saying? So somebody took their time. They did all that. They drove. So it's like, this is why I'm just like, was it previously discussed? Because this is the thing. So now the girl is saying that the person that booked her is her cousin. So this is where further goes into, was it previously discussed? Which obviously it was not, because the girl was expecting to get paid. And this is why she's on the internet talking what she talking. Now, did she have to get on the internet? No. Did she say anybody's name? No, she didn't. Now, the internet is undefeated. So if y'all figured it out, y'all figured it out. I don't know. I feel like Kash Doll should have paid her. This is $150. And I'm not saying $150 is not no money, but $150 ain't enough money for you to want to be all over the internet. I mean, I guess it brings traction and, stuff like that. So, I guess, but for $150, she couldn't sell that girl $150 real quick. Like, because her chain is on her neck, it opened up the dollhouse, all that stuff. She couldn't sell that girl $150. Why? She don't have Zelle, Cash App, nothing on her phone where she could have just gave the girl $150 real fast. Like, I don't know. I don't get that. But again, the moral of the story is, unless it's previously discussed, please don't come to me talking about you got to go anywhere or anything like that, unless this is previously discussed. Because let's just previously discuss it, okay? Even if you wait till you get here, it's fine. You can wait till you get here. Just do it in the beginning before I start, okay? Let's try to do it before you get here, though. Okay, let's try. Let's try not to do that at all. Because maybe if she would have spoke to the girl, because it could have been worth just getting the shout out. It could have been way more worth just getting the shout out, because she probably would have made so much more money off of the shout out, you know. But once you start feeling like somebody tried to play you, and then people in the comments is like, oh, well, nobody's gonna mess with you and this, that, and the third. But regular people, y'all think y'all don't be walking out on y'all stuff. So Kash Doll special, she could just walk out, you know, unless it was previously discussed. I want to keep saying that by somebody, you know. Since when it's okay to walk out on people who did their stuff? I don't think that was right. This time I have to side with the nail tech. I usually try to always be on my customer service bag, and, you know, customers, you know, because customer service is key. But why did you think you didn't have to pay the girl? And why couldn't Kash Doll give her $150? Like, I don't understand that. Why Kash Doll couldn't give her $150? $150. It wasn't $300. It wasn't $500. It was $150. She couldn't give her $150. I don't know. Well, when y'all watch this back, you know, you let me know in the comments, like, how y'all feel. Kash Doll couldn't give her $150, or because she's Kash Doll, she didn't have to give her $150. I don't know, because regular people, y'all gotta pay. So why is it okay for this girl to not pay the girl without even telling her ahead of time? Like, you would have had to tell me ahead of time. I do nails. If it would have to be something that was previously discussed. As long as it was previously discussed, listen, let's make a deal, right? Let's make a deal. But if it's not previously discussed, then I should want my money. And this girl is young. Internet generation, this is what they do. They get on the internet and they say what happens, and everybody's like, oh, she's clout chasing and this. I mean, maybe she's trying to get her money some kind of way. She said she got paid later, but then she also said the girl who paid her is her cousin. So of course her cousin paid her, right? So I just feel like, you know, pay me, okay? Pay me. Don't come here talking about this crazy shit. Just pay me, okay? Pay me. And if you need something, you know, you got somewhere to go real fast, make sure you Zelle real fast, okay? That's all I had to say. So, I'll see y'all later. Watch this back. Let me know. Comment. Share. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Because me, I'm going to want my bread right then and there. Like I said, it could be previously discussed because I am a businesswoman. So, of course, things could be previously discussed. But, first time client, I don't really know you like that. We ain't had no real conversation. Why would I assume that I'm not getting paid? Why would I assume that? And then you're a star. She's young. You telling her how you gotta leave. She probably like, you know, like, Zell. No, I'm sorry, I don't even know if y'all can see me because my mother done called in. But I just don't believe that. I don't believe that Kash Doll don't have $150 to give to the girl. Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. The whole thing is weird. And a conversation could have been had. And if the conversation was had, maybe this wouldn't be going on like that. But it is what it is, people. Like I said, comment. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Okay? Let me know how y'all feel about it. I hope y'all heard the end because I definitely got a call. I don't know if y'all could hear it. But all I said was the same thing I've been said. Like, unless we had a previous conversation, just make sure you pay me. Okay? I'll see y'all later. Bye.